Hi there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. This is just my short little introduction guys, to let you know that I have been a little bit sick this week, so I'm not showing up face to face here, but I just want to wish you all a wonderful week and let you know that all the links that you need are below the video for my social media, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. And should you want to arrange a private reading, also the links to the decks that I use and the music as well, as many of you do ask about that. So don't forget to like the video guys if you enjoy the content, and leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button, that would be amazing. It really helps the content travel further and keeps me putting out these readings for you. Don't forget to keep shining bright, keep shining your inner flame and keep it burning bright. Let's go to your reading. Hi there Pisces, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading for March 8th to the 14th. Let's take a look, Pisces, at what may be on the cards for you for the week ahead. Okay, that one's trying to come out. Okay, let's get one more. We've got that one there. Okay, let's take a look, Pisces. I have got, oh, the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Now, Pisces, I'm just trying to navigate this camera situation here. There we go. Now, this is a lot like the Tower energy, guys. I'd say a little bit softer, but it kind of says here that you might be holding on to something that needs to be removed from your path or your life in order for you to move towards greater alignment or soul purpose. So you could be clinging on to, for example, a relationship that could have become toxic for you or is not serving your move into the higher vibrational states. The same could be said about, you know, a job or career, maybe one that you are not doing your purpose work in or something like that. So it can also be a belief, or sometimes our location is holding us back because we don't have the opportunities there. So it says here that you might be clinging on to something that has really just had its time, and you know, the universe is sort of giving you that act of grace. You know, maybe it's time for that to be removed. And some of you might have had a circumstance come up where there is a Tower moment and it's upon you, that change. And I have trust your path. Pisces, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So this really says that, you know what, there might be a new path opening up to you. But if you did, you know, remove that Tower, there were no blocks, obstacles and challenges, and you knew that you had the resources without the limitations, what would you do? That's a really good scenario to consider, you know, really what the heart wants. Once we remove all of the how, it's like, where do you really want to journey to? And maybe it's time to start moving towards that in some way. Let's get your lead tarot card from the Moonchild Tarot, Pisces. Okay, no, that one. The Lovers, Gemini from the Major Arcana, number 6. So the Lovers is interesting because it really is about moving towards a place of balance and harmony in your life. For some of you, this can be about, you know, moving towards deepening in love and partnership, whether it's personal or professional. But this also is a choice card, big choices around matters of the heart. And it asks you to choose wisely because generally there is somebody that we need to let down, potentially hurt. So this crumbling could be related to a partnership situation, you know, leaving somebody that you're in business with, a dear colleagueship, or, you know, an employer saying, I don't want to be part of this team, or I can't be part of this team, being called somewhere else. For some of you, your soul partnership, you know, we've just had our time and I need to trust my path and keep walking because I'm clinging on to this for the wrong reasons. So it's that kind of energy, really big choices around matters of the heart. So let's see how this all shakes out in the tarot, Pisces. Drawing first the energy of the recent past. I'm taking this one here that's in my hand, not the whole stack that's on the table. And that is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, because there is like a very passionate new beginning that's on purpose for you that I think is probably what is calling you, but in order to embrace it, there's a sense that something else needs to be removed. Okay, yeah. Three of Swords is your current focus energy. Let's get the outcome, please. The outcome for Pisces, the Magician, beautiful energy. Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Let's get the clarifiers. King of Wands, Leo for me in the Minor Arcana. The Emperor, number 4 in the Major Arcana, associated with Aries. Clarifying that Magician energy, I have got the Four of Cups. Yep. Okay, do we need anything else? I'm going to get one more for the outcome. The Magician, okay. Alright, well, enough said, cards. Akashic Records, yep. Okay, and Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Pisces, so we are dealing with destiny here, right? This is a date with destiny that has been launched. This Akashic Records card, which I'll just go into first, for me is my card of predestiny. So this is an extra major arcana from the Star Child Tarot Akashic series, and when I see this card in a reading, for me it's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. We know that we are in karmic territory where whatever is playing out is a marker or milestone on your karmic timeline. So you may have heard the concept of the Akashic Records. Just very basically, you know, the concept is that our soul, everybody's soul, has this kind of like library, I call it a hard drive, of all of the karmic lessons that it has journeyed in previous lifetimes and those that you have agreed to in this lifetime in order for it to evolve. Because I believe that is, you know, why we're here on the earth plane. It is for soul growth, soul journeying. And when I see this card, it's like you are in the territory of a karmic lesson, either completing one, beginning one, or being tested, you know, to really take the key lesson. So the test here could be, are you willing to allow what you are clinging on to crumble, potentially a partnership, so that you, Pisces, can move towards your purpose? So, you know, and it doesn't have to be partnership. It could be leaving one role for another. But I'm just saying the Lovers is generally around partnership with the Three of Swords. So that's what I'm really seeing here. And that could be the lesson, right? You know, when to surrender, when to release, so that we can embrace, you know, what we're meant to be moving towards here. So that's what I'm seeing in that card there. Because Pisces, I think you have potentially had some kind of offer, or you're aware of something calling you in another direction. So the Ace of Wands can be a beautiful, passionate, inspired new beginning, maybe stepping into your purpose work, maybe after a spiritual awakening. Some of you may have gone through ascension and now you're being called somewhere else. Maybe, you know, when we go through different layers of awakening and ascension, sometimes we wake up in our life, you know, in our regular life, and all of a sudden we feel like a stranger in it and things don't fit anymore. It could be that kind of situation. This can also be, you know, a passionate new beginning, and I know that's, you know, it's horrible that sometimes that does happen. We might be in a relationship that we've overstayed in for comfort purposes, and then someone comes along that we feel that amazing, you know, soul-fueled chemical attraction with, and we just know that we need to pursue it. This is just realities. So there's been something that's gotten your attention in one of those scenarios, and it's really calling you to trust the path and walk it. But there's a big choice, you know, ahead of you. In order to be able to embrace it, we need to pull down a tower. So King of Wands here, I mean, this is Leo in the Minor Arcana. But you can see here, you know, this King of Wands is just looking up towards this Ace of Wands, longingly wanting to embrace it. Embrace the new beginning. We have the new moon here. So it's kind of like, haven't quite embraced it yet, but there is this kind of desire for it here. You know, and the King of Wands is also this energy of vision and really being able to tell that this is worth pursuing. There's great growth in it. It can really expand. It's a beautiful opportunity. I think the King of Wands knows, you know, this is actually part of my Akashic record here. So the Five of Cups for me is, this is what can stop us from basically embracing the Ace of Wands. The Five of Cups is the energy of, it can be guilt and shame. I really can't do this because I can't hurt the other person. I really just need to stay where I am. But we have to, really be clear on the fact that we might be missing, it's not just missing opportunities, but it's actually missing karmic growth here. So the Five of Cups can be an energy of, can also be an energy of regret. That if we don't go for this, there might be regrets in the future that can then hold us in, the darker emotions of depression, anxiety, and shame and guilt, which are very low vibrational, the lowest vibrating energies. So we have to be really conscious and aware of what we're doing with our energy through our decisions, especially the decisions that we're trying to make in order to keep somebody else safe, to keep somebody else happy. At the end of the day, this is your soul journey, Pisces. So we need to make sure that we're not going to regret and that we're not holding on to what has been and done here. That new moon, that opportunity, that intuition is calling you into the unknown. So Pisces, in the current or focus energy, I have the Three of Swords and the Emperor. Yeah. So I'm not surprised to see the Emperor here. It's associated with the Aries, and the Fool is also associated with Aries. So this is about taking bold moves forward in order to shape your reality, to empire build in the direction that is really aligned for you. So if the Tower is bringing down a relationship, partnership, a work situation, Emperor energy immediately begins to build a firmer, more solid foundation through calculated, strategic moves. That's the energy of the Emperor with laser focus. The Emperor, knows here that there could be some hurts, and that the hurts could be at your hand as well. And that's often inevitable with change. But, the Three of Swords is a 3 for a reason, because out of great hurt and sorrow, sometimes heartbreak, there's levels to it, disappointment, it's really, that they're very strong emotions, and we often create and awaken in those moments of really powerful emotion. So it's actually a creative energy as well. So the Emperor knows that, there might need to be some hurt, but it's most important to refocus and carry on. The Emperor is also an energy of protecting yourself emotionally. Okay, we don't want to just not feel it, but there's probably going to be some hurts, and sometimes we need to have a little bit of an armor so that we do keep moving forward. Otherwise we can be pulled back, Five of Cups, because we're feeling sorry for, because we're feeling bad, because we're hurting too. So this is really saying protect yourself emotionally, keep moving forward with your strategic moves here, Pisces. Outcome, Double Magician. Double Magician. We'll put one down, we only need one. Oh, there goes the Devil there. Yeah, so Magician, Four of Cups and Five of Swords. And when we have a double up like that, it basically is just, just exemplifying that energy even more. So you are the one that can transform your reality here. Pisces, you're having an awakening to the fact that you have all the resources within you to powerfully move forward and manifest the life that you truly want to. Otherwise, we stay here. Four of Cups, Five of Swords. The Devil is showing itself to me as well. We stay in self-imposed bondage here, which can make you feel apathetic, maybe sometimes bored, maybe that we're not realizing our full potential. That's the Four of Cups energy. It's a dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction that keeps us conflicted and, codependent in our life. So there is a sense here that the current situation is a bit of a losing battle. It's not a win-win situation. It's going to keep you in tension because, you know, you're never going to kind of realize the next kind of level, the higher vibrational state, being able to accept this opportunity that lights you up, right? So that's that energy there. So the Magician is saying, you know what? It's time to realize, Pisces, that you are the master alchemist of your own life. Unlock your potential here. Seize that wand and use it. Embrace it, because there is a passionate, inspired new beginning here for you, and you have all the potential to follow it, full of passion, full of purpose. So that is the Magician energy. It's really asking you to close out that cycle, to trust your path, to understand that this is karmically predestined for you. Sometimes we need to make big decisions around matters of the heart and have the strength and courage potentially to cause hurt in another because of our soul evolution. And that is why, you know, growth is very painful. But you must do what is best for you in this situation, Pisces. So that is the energy that surrounds you this week. If this is your reading, Pisces, it is a little bit heavy. I do apologize for that, but that is the energy of the cards. Ultimately, with that Lovers card, you're moving into the number 6 energy, which is harmony, balance, love. And this is the pathway that it's showing of how you get there. So Pisces, keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not be your reading this time round. If you're called to share, please do drop me a comment. I do read them all and try and interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you and connect with your energy and see what's happening out there in the collective, Pisces. It has been a pleasure to read your cards today, and I will see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.